Okay.
All right, your brothers ready? All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash. All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. And as always, we want to scoot down a little bit. We want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, we got the affiliate brothers out here again from Buffalo. All right. Lord willing, you can be edified. We're going to speak the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. All right. And let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know who you are according to the Holy Scriptures. All right. So Lord willing, you can be edified. And we're going to get right into it. Whatever y'all got, bring it out.
This is Isaiah chapter 26. Verse 10, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. And the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. And the scriptures say that what the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. Okay? Doing a little shuffling here. But yeah, the favor is shown to the wicked, but yet he will not learn righteousness. Okay, when you look at this kingdom that he's got set up, okay, he's making this AI and all this shit. He's making this technocrat society, and it's not to benefit mankind, man. It's not to benefit the people. It's to really being used to spy on the people, right? To get information on them, to put it in algorithms and to run society on autopilot, man, and finding ways to oppress people, man.
God, because we know, because this is the oppressing city, and it's all set up, to have their foot upon the children of Israel, the righteous, So somebody can get what is that? Let me get Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. I think it's Nahum 3 and 1. Go ahead, bring it up.
Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
Yep.
It's all full of lies and robbery.
Yep, and those lies and robberies is really geared towards who? It's geared towards us. To keep us in that dream state, that sleep zone, right? Because they know, according to their wickedness, if we stay in the mind of their in the mind frame of their wickedness, that they can continue to rule. So that's their mindset. Their plot is to keep us under their
their satanic guidance.
Yeah.
And when you look at how the mainstream media coordinates everything, they target you first.
Yeah.
They target you first. If you remember back when the whole election thing was going on with Kamala Harris, right? What were they saying? That 90% of black women voted for her. And what was the main vehicle or engine behind her whole campaign? It was the abortions, man. It was the abortions, so that they could keep your numbers down, man, and keep you offering your sons and daughters up to Molech. Okay. And then you look at today. You look at what's going on today, right? If you take all the statistics, okay, Jake would be equal in terms of number with the so-called white man in this country, man. But yet, y'all are stuck between 10 and 13% for the past 150 years.
That was it. I wanted to bring out. That was it, bro. This is Zephaniah chapter.
The praying part of not.
This is Zephaniah 2 and 15. It says, "This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none else beside me. How has she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passeth by her shall hiss and wag his hand. So this is that rejoicing city that dwells carelessly. It's, you know, the people in this society, they have lawless spirits. You know, it's that Aleister Crowley spirit, do as thou wilt. You know, do what makes you happy, do what makes you feel good.
Yeah, you seen that in the Olympics, when the intro to the Olympics, where they had all them trainees and shit all over the TV, and they did it pridefully, you know what I'm saying, with a smile on their face.
And
Actually,
it was mocking. They was mocking something too.
yeah, they mocking so-called people who believe in the Most High. They do it, but when you read what's that? Jude 1:7. It's a judgment for that. It say places like Sodom and Gomorrah is an example. It's that place is going to get destroyed automatically. The Lord said that. So, and then you spread that through all the earth, right? You know, they was because where was the Olympics this year?
It's supposed to be in California.
No, I mean, where was it? That just passed. It just passed. 2024. Where was that?
In Atlanta or something?
No, this year.
No, this year.
Europe or some shit like
You
that.
know,
Yeah. In Europe somewhere. I forgot where it was.
France?
France.
Yeah. Y'all shot.
Shalom, bro. I got that precept. This is Jude 1:7. Shalom. Get in there, bro. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering for the vengeance of eternal life. Likewise, also, these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignities. That was it.
No, it was
Jude, you want me to go up?
where it say yeah, it was.
They desire strange flesh.
Yeah, that was. Go to do 2 Peter 2:4.
One of y'all can grab it. One of y'all grab it first, grab it.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, "For if the Most High spared not the angels that sent, but cast them down to hell, to deliver them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment." It says, "And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8 persons, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly."
Keep going.
It says, verse 6, it says, "And turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those after should live ungodly."
Yeah, he left them for an example for those that should live ungodly. So thousands of years later, in this place, we should be looking like, you know what? Nah, that ain't right, because look what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
And they say to this day, people don't dwell in that land. You know?
Pillars of
That's
salt.
the same thing as
Remember
yeah.
Lot's wife?
Examples.
This is Isaiah 3:8. "For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul," because it's not just going to be your flesh that gets destroyed for having that spirit on you, man. It's going to be your soul and your spirit. All right? And them nuclear missiles, man. "For they have rewarded evil unto themselves." And that's our people, man. They're all up in arms over this DEI shit because they want to be included with the alphabet people, man.
So Trump's coming in, even though we know this place is a wicked, you know, a wicked cesspool. Trump is coming in. He got the trainees out of the female sports.
Yeah.
They in the uproar about that. He said it's only 2 genders. He's, you know, trying to take them out the military. You know, so he's doing things to stir up the minds of the people. You know, because they feel like they got a bunch of rights. So things that he's doing, you know, they probably gonna start protesting and shit. But either way it goes, this place cannot be healed, no matter what he does.
And they're using Jake as the poster child and grouping you in with all that shit, man.
And speaking of protests, the protests going on the West Coast turned violent recently with the Latino tribe. Somebody got stabbed, so they want Israelites, not Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to get out there and act up, so they can have a reason to push their draconian laws.
Hey, if y'all brothers, if y'all got whatever y'all, if y'all got something, just step up. You know, if not, it's cool. But you know, come to the front if y'all got something.
I got Habakkuk chapter 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. We'll start at verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. But the just shall live by faith. But the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, you got people that's constantly dependent on this society. You know, they put their trust in man. They dependent on America to bounce back. You know, they believe that their votes count somehow. So they believe this place could be healed. Like I said, because they trust in man. But the just shall live by faith. No matter who's the leader of this society, we want AHCHYAM to come back to deliver us. Because we understand that there's a kingdom to be had, man. There's righteousness to be sought after. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Yeah, he's always trying to police the world, mind everybody else's business. He's got a bunch of dog shit in his backyard, but he's going to other people's lands trying to correct them and tell them what to do. You know?
That's like you see now with Gaza. Trump and the U.S. had no business to be over there in the Middle East. And here they are trying to take over the whole land, just clean out.
Right.
Now that's a prime example, man, of how to coup to the
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, how the fuck you gonna come in and try to displace over 2 million people and tell them to go to another land or another country?
Well, that place needs to be cleaned out, but it's got to be cleaned out with the vermin. Clean the vermin out first, man.
Right.
I can't wait till them fucking imposters. I want to use other more terms, but I'm not trying to get the channel thing. Get cleaned out of here, man. I hate the fucking Amalekites, man.
So these Arab nations as well, they're on the back of Gaza. So they're on the back them up. So even China is backing up Gaza. They say the same with them, you know? So that's stirring up the nations, man. So it's only a matter of time before this devil gets taken down, man. Real soon.
Only a matter of time.
Oh, Trump's doing next week. He's signing a new executive order for reciprocal tariffs. That means that anybody that puts tariffs on the United States, he's going to match 50-50. So, you know, that could lead into trade wars.
He ain't put the pen down yet.
His hands got to be hurting by now. He's
Hell
signing
yeah.
so many of them damn orders, man. You might as well write a novel of them shits.
That nigga signed an executive order for plastic, plastics. What's the name?
Straws,
Come back.
straws.
And all of these tariffs and trade wars is just gonna make things become unaffordable for the working class people. We gonna go in the store and we ain't gonna be able to afford shit.
And
It's
the
already
answer to that-
affordable, though.
The answer to that is going to be, well, we need to lean more on AI to make things more affordable.
Yeah.
Improve efficiency. You know?
Finish that, Habakkuk.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, he could never be satisfied. That's ultimately why he wants to chip you. Because, you know, right now, even though he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the power. You know, he's got all the money, the gold, the silver. He still wants to chip you, to have total control over the people. So he can never be satisfied with what he has.
Yeah, the scriptures say that he has more than his heart could wish, man. Here it is. You got literally like 99% of the wealth in the world, but you want more. You got everything. You own the systems, you own the structure of the laws, the businesses, but you gotta have more. You know? So just chill the fuck out.
It talks about how, you know, a grape gatherer, he'll still leave some grapes,
Right,
right?
he
A
ain't gonna
robber
leave none.
will still leave something, right? But this man wants everything,
And
right?
what- and
Like it
what's his-
says,
oh,
even
sorry,
your nationality your house, your nationality. He wants it all. He wants everything. He won't leave anything.
I'm you.
Right.
He wants
Yeah,
control,
right.
yeah, he wants your body. He wants control over your mind, man.
You will
I'm
own,
you now.
Right.
you will
yeah.
own nothing and be happy.
Yeah,
That's his motto.
Be happy. Yeah.
But gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, if he'll go so far as to steal your identity, he doesn't have any limits. You know, he doesn't have any limits. He'll do whatever it takes to oppress you and suppress you. Whatever it takes, he'll do it.
And also as well, he trying to fulfill our prophecies. Like he's literally trying to take over the land and say, see, the nation of Israel got the whole land I promised you.
He's calling the Palestinians Amalekites.
Right.
They saying that they fighting the Amalekites when you're the Amalekites. You gonna say something?
No, they said a video came out where a Juju being said that Donald Trump is the Masonic Esau. Instead of Esau was supposed to afflict Israel, he's the Masonic Esau that's going to uplift and rise of Israel.
I like that.
So he called him an Edomite. Huh?
But Scripture said that Amalek will be the first in the nation. So who's the top nation that everyone had to bow down to? Everyone had to get right with, so they get that wrath.
Right.
So let me actually get the numbers.
And that's who the mastermind is, man. Is the real Amalekites, man.
Numbers chapter 24 and Numbers 24 verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations. So you go to the word first in the blue area, you use the word that I forgot exactly what the word is. It means chief, or the top.
Oh, yeah, chief house. Yeah.
No,
The chief house of Esau.
right. So they're the top nation of Amalek, man. Well, sorry, they're the top nation of Esau, man. So the Amalekites. So who's the one really ruling the world? Who's the one you can't speak against? The Amalekites. And now they're letting you anti-Sem. So now you say that you gotta get deported. Hey, this dude is the devil, man. This dude is the top people of the whole world, man. He's the one who make up the Bacon family. He's the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and it's him. Yeah, but no one can say anything against him because that's a bad word.
Look at BlackRock, they're the largest company in the world. Who's running them? Larry Fink. You can't tell me that guy ain't no fucking Amalekite, man.
Right.
We're Vanguard.
Right. No, same.
Probably somebody whose last name starts with Steen or something, or Berg or some shit.
I got something.
Yeah, go ahead. I got something after that.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 5. It says, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, and broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they that dwell therein are desolate.
Going back to when Isaac gave Esau the blessing, that was his starting point of having rulership and dominion over the earth. So fast forward to today, you got that America and other rulers places around the world that he rules is all defiled because he has that spirit in him to do evil. He's not gonna establish a righteous society. Even when, like we always mention, how you look around and you look at the infrastructure of these different buildings, how like right in front of us you got the ark right there.
Yeah.
That's how they were built. These buildings were built back in ancient Rome. The way their courthouses is set up, the schools, so-called schools, hospitals.
Even Petra in the fucking mountains.
Yeah, it's all Roman, Roman Greekish architect.
It's coming in that spirit.
So he's showing you through his infrastructure who he is.
It's like the Vulcan saying it's the Nebuchadnezzar and some shit. No, not. No, not the Nebuchadnezzar, man. That's Esau. The Greeks, the Romans, all the way back to Esau, they're all evil.
Yep.
They're all the same. That's why they look the same.
And they stuck in their ways.
To this day.
To this day, they stuck in their ways.
Even with the money, just like in Rome, they had the faces of the Caesars on the money. Now, like presidents are nothing but Caesars.
Yep.
It's the same thing. You had the plebeians and the patricians. Those are the Dominicans and the Republicans. It's the same shit. It's just different names.
That's Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead. That was it?
Yeah, a little bit more. It says and they that dwell around are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. That was it.
This is Ezekiel 35:1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
That's like it. You go to Isaiah 34. The Lord said you gotta destroy a land, with like a star falling from heaven, a cloud blowing that scroll. That's all on nukes.
Oh, I think that's Isaiah 13. Or it might be.
It's just 34 too.
34, yeah, it's 34, Slocky, because it started off with the Lord saying He's going to destroy their armies or something like that.
And that didn't happen. That land didn't get blown up by nuclear missiles. Those people are still in bullshit.
And he mentioned Basra in that chapter too. Basra, and that's one of the cities of Esau.
That's the city the Lord has visited.
Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, in thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. And that's talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. And hey, once he puts that chip in you, that's basically him claiming your soul, man. Right. And a lot of Israelites are gonna line up and take it.
Yeah, because when you go more now.
Yeah, it's 4 more verses, but I'm gonna finish it out. But you can say something if you want.
Go ahead.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, when you go into those words, charagma and stigma, it means to brand and to show recognition of ownership.
Yep.
Because 666, the number of a man, which goes to stigma, in the Greek, which means to puncture one's flesh, to brand, and to show recognition of ownership. So if you received an MOTB, you showing recognition that Esau Edom owns you, and you're being branded.
That's that digital ool.
Yeah.
That's like that verse again.
Verse 10.
Digital ool. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a digital ool. And for this digitalized society that's getting ready to be pushed on the masses of the people, you're gonna need a device to function in that society, and it ain't gonna be your phone, because they gonna want the whole entire world to be in this digital society, and in order to be a part of a digital society, there has to be a device. Just like you have to tap your phone, wave your hand, or go on the computer, etc. But that device is gonna be the MOTB.
Verse 10, it says, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there.
And right now Esau Edom is in control of Israelites. Now you telling me, are those people over there in the land, are they getting controlled right now? No.
Yeah, right.
No, they're not. At what time in history did the nation of Israel went into captivity of Esau? In the scriptures. So these Bible scholars, they don't know. We know, of course, but they don't know. So this has to be talking about right now. Right? Now, the Lord didn't judge Esau. No, He's going to eat first. He asked for it, but not yet, though. Right.
It says,
people would be ordered in that land. And they want to have the biggest LGBT parade in that land if
Pink
they
City.
wasn't people.
Pink City.
Yeah.
Yep. Because the Lord promised peace.
Yeah. And they would be prophesying against that MOTB, but the Juju beings don't believe in Hamashiach Yahushua.
Right.
It's still waiting.
Right.
It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. Thus with your mouth have ye boasted against me, and ye have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. So the Lord hears you, you know, and sees also all the wicked things that you Edomites are doing, all your plans that are confederate against us. You know, everything that you're doing, he said it right here. I hear it, I see it. It says, thus saith the Lord power, when the whole earth rejoices, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. So your future is very, very bad.
I got a precept too.
Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come and worship before your feet, and to know that I have loved you.
So, now of course, the history that's really talking about Jacob. So you can apply it to Esau, right? Because they're saying that they're the Israelites.
Yeah, the word, it tell you, the word of the Lord is quick and powerful. Quick means alive. So the scriptures are 2 and 3 fourfold.
Yeah, that scripture, you definitely could apply that to the small hats.
Yeah, it's them. Like, this applied to us back then. It applied to them.
Yeah.
Now,
That's like Revelation.
That's an identity theft scripture.
Right. That's that 4.
yeah. Y'all want it so bad, y'all have it. This one y'all can have.
Yeah, Apostle Gabar likes to say that this truth is like, these scriptures are like an onion. There's many layers to it. You know? That's why these Christians, a lot of times they get confounded because they only could see the entry level. Even a lot of Israelites can only see the entry level.
Hey,
the surface.
I learned, I done read chapters over and over again and didn't
different
end
every
up
time.
seeing the dude.
Yeah.
I remember Kawasai, when he was talking about reincarnation, he did Matthew 1 and 21. I had never heard that joint, even though I read it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I mean, not Matthew 1 and 21, Matthew 1 and 1, when it's the generations.
Yeah, generations. Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
God.
shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I was right on camera, like, whoa.
Right. What it say in Psalms 119, verse 99, we know more than the ancient. In this time, through the Spirit, we know more than the ancient prophets because we living in a time of the prophecies that they were speaking of in the end time. John the Revelator, he seen somebody getting the MOTB, but he didn't really understand what it was either. Just like the missiles, they was calling them arrows. And we in a time now where you got Vocade, we call it Vocade, where he might say, no, those are not missiles, man. He don't think that America gonna be destroyed, man.
Yeah, he described them as like flying serpents,
Come on.
fiery, because that's how he saw it in his vision. He didn't know it was an ICBM nuclear. They didn't even have that then.
Right.
No such thing as a missile.
So now today we're able to break it down. Go ahead, bro. We could get what you got.
This is Isaiah 13 and 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil.
Isaiah 34.
It says, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. It says, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see, and that's going into Esau catching his judgment, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord is about to, cause the proud of the arrogant to cease. I'm going to keep reading on this down in verse 13. It says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold. But the elect, man, it's going to come a time where the elect, they're going to be looked at on the level, man. Right now, and that's what we're exercising. We're exercising actually getting built up in the spirit. All right?
You're going to have a glow about you.
Yeah.
You're going to be separated from other people.
Yeah.
people are gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
Like, dang, that's a man of the Lord right there.
Come on.
Right. Or when you when you go to Zechariah 13, even in the NLT, how it speaks on the ones that's falsely prophesying, they gonna change their prophet apparel and say, no, I'm not a prophet, I'm a farmer.
Yep.
Just like IHBK saying that the mark is being the LGB community, man.
They hirelings.
You know what I'm saying?
They change what the MLTV is like every year, man.
There was a white woman, there was embargo.
It seemed like.
Well, I gotta say this. I don't want to hold up the precept, but they just got cut again. There was that young Jake.
Oh yeah.
He just went up to the, all he was trying to tell him was what he understood. He was like, yo,
Who you been listening to?
Revelation 13 is the seer, and they got all mad at him and shit.
Man,
All he did was make a statement. They started getting mad and shit, asking him where his fringes at. Only 2 people teach that. GMS and ISUPK.
ISUPK don't teach that.
They don't even teach it. Yeah, like it was impossible.
Yeah, fucking Samuel was in a prophet since he was a baby.
Yeah, come on.
No, go ahead.
They act like the MLTV is some big secret that no one's supposed to know, but
Right.
no, nigga. It's obvious.
They brought out a precept that said that it was, this is too high for his learning.
Take
Yeah.
that out.
But it's plain upon tables, man.
Right.
You know, and even a babe could understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that is just.
It takes 2 seconds. to
Don't
say.
you know Jesus Christ will kill you for not having on fringes?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's wrong.
Yo,
That shit's
Yo,
crazy.
but then now he contradicts Zechariah 13 because if they taking off their prophet apparel, they ain't wearing no damn fringes, man. Because in that day, especially if you're a false prophet, it's gonna be scarce in that time to look like a prophet, man. Because they said that their own mother and father gonna come and stab them because you was prophesying a lie,
But
man.
what if you sleep? What if you just want to sleep in a shirt
Right.
and the Lord comes? He gonna kill you?
Hold on.
And you in the shower
No,
and
but
got them fringes on.
no, people gotta be redeemed without fringes. Yeah, shit. I even gonna say a woman wearing pants, they gotta get redeemed. If she repents, believes in how about Shemel Shai, then time Jacob told she get redeemed.
What about when there's an insurrection against those that fear the Lord? You're just gonna go out there holding
your fringes on?
your garment out like that?
Peter denied the Lord, and the Lord ain't destroy him.
Well, you gotta have a fringe factory there to time Jacob trouble.
Ain't nobody gonna be running around
And we always say it's the fringes. You can wear your fringes every day if you want to. It's nothing wrong with that, but just don't. If a Jake don't have on fringes, don't talk to him like he ain't shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause that brother right there, he probably gonna get delivered before y'all, and y'all go out and teach, cause he knows what the chip is, and you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
He said just wear it throughout your generation.
Yeah.
I don't mean daily, but if you prefer to, yeah. Let alone a t-shirt is an undergarment. You know, Edomite did a video on back then. People was wearing robes and garments. He said that the t-shirt is an undergarment. You know, that's something.
Yeah, the
for
priest
modern
didn't
time.
wear t-shirts with fringes.
Yo,
on.
I did another thing. They say don't get etymology of words. Like me and the brothers was laughing. When you go to the highways and byways, you look up the etymology for highway. Then you like, then that means we should go on the 33 to teach a word. They say don't get etymology of words.
the I-90.
You're right. Go to
Stop the traffic
express.
and shit.
Chief place of Concord.
Right.
They go to a mall. Preach words.
No, the lady here had literally did that. Went to the Walmart. And
Oh
they set up her camera and
yeah.
stuff.
They was
You know
women
what
up
I'm
there
saying? 'Cause
preaching
people,
in
they
the
don't really have that
Walmart, bro.
spiritual-
They had
that
the
eyesight,
Damn,
man.
bro.
they had the horn and everything. I was like, yo. this
Inside?
is- Inside, bro.
got
Inside.
I got to appreciate it. So, the book of Matthew 21 and 31. Whether of them twine did. Well, let me start verse 29. He answered and said, yeah, I'm trying to find this spot. Yeah, let's start verse 27. They answered AHCHYAM said, we cannot tell. And he said to them, neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. But what think ye? A certain man had 2 sons. And he came to the first and said, son, go to work in my vineyard. He answered and said, I will not. But afterward he repented and went. So basically he denied doing the work of the Lord, but only he came up doing it at the end of the day. Reading on, he came to the second and said likewise. He answered and said, I go, sir, and went not. Whether of them twine did the will of his father? He said unto him the first, how shall I say for them? Verily I say to you, that the publicans and the harlots go into the kingdom of Yahweh before you. You know, so on that day, and you can say you're doing the will of God, we're keeping the laws, statutes, commandments perfectly, which you're not. You got moths in their house, and that's the law too. Have battlements on your roof. You can't have moths in your house. So those are all laws. None of them know about that shit. No.
That's a fact.
But only after they keep both of the laws, statutes, commandments like they're perfect, which you're not.
When
Right
you
now.
when you had the Passover, do you take actual lamb's blood and put it on the doorpost? What if you're having your Passover at a fire hall or a hotel or an Airbnb?
You have to stay
You know?
there all night.
All night.
Yeah, you gotta stay there all
He
night.
had to
Come
also,
out.
it's like you also have to clearly go to the land of Israel.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
literally.
facts.
Right.
But
Yeah, 3 times a year. You're supposed to go, so that we know nobody's keeping it. You know, it's your lamb without blemish. You get it from the store. You get a leg from the store. You don't know how that. You know,
Right, you don't know how to kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
They could have got it off the side of the road somewhere.
And let alone they doing Passover with a woman. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say like ISUPK. Sometimes you know they do slay their lamb, but they have all these people at the Passover that ain't supposed to be there.
IUIC too.
Yeah, so
Play matchmaker.
yeah.
Because if you ain't worthy to keep the Passover, that's you know what I'm saying. That's,
Yeah, oh yeah, and they playing matchmaker on a holy convocation day.
yeah, that's what IUIC they put a woman on the stage, single woman, and auction them off.
And you know they humping at the end of the night.
I was dealing with it.
And that's supposed to be a high holy day.
Right.
Then you had the Sakari that had the scantily clad women, the harlots at their Passover, man.
Oh yeah.
Wearing baseball hats and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta think Passover is more like taking it serious, and that's like you gotta think Yahushua, he was taken up right after that. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a sincere, you know, a thing that we doing, man. This is not no partying. You know, this is not in the spirit of coming together and having a damn party. Man.
But it's something old though, because remember Yahushua turned up to flip the tables because they was, you know, with the usury they was trying to like inflate, you know, the prices on things when the Jews were coming back to purchase and do stuff in the changers, the money exchangers.
Right.
Remember, it's the same spirits is back here on the earth, and they doing the same stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got something real quick. It's the book of Galatians, chapter 2, verse 16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach. Even we have believed in Yahushua that we might be justified by the faith of Yahushua and not of the works of the law, for by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Because here we're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts, and also in this flesh. Well, let me start over. First of all, we're programmed to go off. Let's start there. We're programmed to go off.
Yep.
All right. Now, do we claim to be perfect? No. Are we better than 2/3? You damn right. Right. But we basically strive for the masteries. So you can't boast in the law in this flesh. Period. That's why we have Yahushua. You got to lean on Yahushua, man.
Say you can't boast by your works.
Right.
He's the only person that was perfect. That's how he was perfect, by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. By you boasting in the law, you basically throwing Yahushua out.
Yeah.
And they saying they perfect when the scripts clearly say, for those that say they have no sin, the truth is not in them.
Right.
And we it ain't like we don't tell you to keep the laws. Why you think brothers that are able to grow out beards grow beards? Why you think we don't eat certain things? We're against tattoos, you know? Even if you want to get technical, taking the chip is breaking the law, because the scriptures tell you you're not supposed to puncture your flesh. And that's the only way that you can take the chip. So y'all so hell bent on teaching against the chip, that's breaking the law.
Hey, and we could even go a little lower than that. If you want to get technical, getting blood work is breaking the law, because they got to puncture your flesh to get the blood sample.
Yeah, but you may have a brother that's ill. He may have certain infirmities where he got to go to the doctor and get his blood drawn. What, the Lord gonna kill him? You know?
Apostle Tahar said that even starting your car on the Sabbath is technically kindling a fire.
Right.
You know?
You said that taking the mark is breaking the law?
Yeah.
All right, so let me get this. This is the book of Matthew 5:17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, IUIC, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep. There you go.
And then you got them turning a blind eye to adultery in their school, because them dudes ain't get kicked out.
The jab, man. That was fucking breaking the law. Y'all was telling people to take that.
Yep.
And then I believe,
or they was saying that Nate, I seen one time Nate said to take it, and then one time he was like, well, I don't know, it's like you supposed to be a leader of the people.
Right.
It say in Jeremiah 23 that you supposed to you a shepherd.
Yeah.
So they gonna listen to you.
Yeah,
Let your yea be yea and your nay be
Maybe
nay.
nay.
And
Yeah.
if I stand corrected, I believe 21 IUIC members died
Died.
Damn.
Yeah.
taking the jab.
And ain't no telling how many ISUPK members died because he was on their ass about taking that shit.
You better take it.
He said y'all stupid if y'all don't take it.
Yeah.
He said if you survive the crack era, that's what General Yohana said. We survived the crack era. Go on and get that shit, man. He said, go on and get that shit, man. Go on and get that shit, man.
You gotta think, man, if that same thing happened, man, it's gonna happen the same thing with that Quran, man.
Same thing, bro.
You know? Because then they gonna say, people will select it. People gonna have to buy and sell. This one Jake said, he said, well, watch when it comes to your wife and your children.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of them brothers got mad multiple wives.
Yeah.
And imagine when you allowing your wife just to wear anything
Right.
and to talk, like the one dude teaching the girls speaking in the background. You never know, your wife might bump up against you and you out and about and she over here come home and said, I just bought some food, and you thinking how she got it.
Yeah, how you buy it?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
General
know.
Yohana said, hey, we gotta eat, don't we?
Yeah.
Right
So
as hell. Carnal as hell.
You gotta think in the time
That sound like Jake understood during that time.
Yo, he gonna be saying that shit. Yeah, we gotta eat, man. He gonna be telling them to go get that thing, bro.
Christ,
Watch.
Christ wants you to eat, man.
Yeah.
Go on and get that shit.
These women, these women definitely go be quick to run to go get the mark. So if they got kids, because they not gonna be thinking spiritually.
Yeah.
Once the hard times really hit, they go run and get that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the Eve spirit gonna come back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That Joe White
For sure.
spirit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
gonna try to
that
talk.
too.
They gonna try to talk down on you. You know, saying how can you allow this or
Yeah.
this, that, and the third. But they gonna go running to eat Esau Edom while you telling them to have faith and hope and patience. But women not gonna be trying to hear that.
Right.
They go like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Especially the 304s.
Hey, that's when you're gonna have to just let the women go.
Yeah,
Let them
for
do
sure.
their own thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep, back to Isaiah 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's just not talking about any Israelite men. The elect men are going to be more precious than fine gold in these days coming up, man. You know, during the time of trouble. Verse 13, it says, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall move out of her place, in the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. There you go, man. So
That's gonna come from the missiles.
yeah.
I want to say, why is a man gonna be more precious than fine gold? Because the Lord's gonna be working with that man.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna be protecting that man. He's gonna have a hedge about him. Right. Ain't nothing gonna be able to come put that man in danger.
The angels gonna be protecting them. You know.
And it said, the scripture said we go shine. We go shine in that day. And have boldness.
Right. This is Job chapter 1, verse 9. The NLT, it says, Satan replied to Yahweh, yes, but Job has good reason to fear God. You have always put a wall of protection around him in his home, in his property. You have made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is, right? That's the same thing that you said, man. The Lord is going to put that covering over the men of the Lord, right? And that's going to only be a few. The same examples with Noah, the same example with Lot, the same example in the time of Elijah, where it was still just 7,000 prophets that still didn't bow the knee to Baal. You know, the Lord is going to cover the men of the Lord, right? And they're going to be the most precious thing on the earth. You know, why you think through the spirit, the algorithm you know, us teaching this word is messing up the algorithm on the left-hand side. You know?
Real
This is
quick.
Revelation.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna let you get it. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 3. It says, "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament." Daniel 12 and 3. "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteous."
Because it go into the time of trouble,
Yeah,
and then it
yeah,
go into
yeah.
the protection.
Daniel 12 and 1. "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time."
Yeah, Michael ain't gonna be standing for the whole nation though. He ain't gonna be standing for the 2/3,
Right.
for the niggas. I ain't gonna be standing for the elect.
"And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there's..." Well, that was pretty much it.
So in the time of Jacob's trouble, for the men that have faith and hope unto death, and the elected nation of Israel, we go shine during those times when all hell breaking loose. We go shine when it's 10,000 at one side and 1,000 at the other side dead.
Go ahead.
We go shine when people die in a pestilence, famine, and the sword.
We're going to be protected. It's not going to hit us. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth."
Yeah, we're going to be kept. We're going to be stored. That's when the angels are really going to be present, you know? Because the angels could keep you from anything. You got angels on the right-hand side, angels on the left-hand side. You got death angels that's going to be making sure people don't eat, make sure people...
Yeah.
Hey, that's what they're going to be doing.
Make sure you
Yeah, they're going to make sure you don't eat. Then you're going to have the angels on the right-hand side making sure you straight.
Same time with Elijah. You're gonna think a spirit was put down on that damn raven to come feed Elijah.
Yeah.
You know, and the same with Daniel in the lion's den, where the chariot brought Habakkuk to come feed him with some food, man. You
It
know?
took him back.
Yeah, right. You know, yeah, the Lord is gonna do tremendous things. He's gonna make His name known on the earth. Right now, He's doing it through the men of the Lord. You know, when you go to 2 Ezra 8 and 20, it says, "Don't regard the inventions of the wicked." You know, we really gotta consider the inventions of the wicked. We're living in a time of Zion. You had said that they with their technology, you see that they making videos of somebody that's not even really saying what they saying. They using AI. You know, technology at an all-time high, where you could just say Siri and your phone stop doing what it's doing and be like, "Hey, what do you want?" You know,
and it's going to just get ever more advanced now that there's a war. There's a race going on. All these big companies want a slice of the pie.
Yep.
You know, Meta wants $65 billion investment. Amazon just said they're going to do $100 billion investment into AI.
Yep.
You got China jumping in. Now Europe's jumping in. It's a big race, and that's how. If you remember back when how computers became mainstream, it was these tech giants trying to come out with the fastest chips possible. That's how you get it into the mainstream, by having a war.
And they just dropped $500 billion on a deal with Microsoft, you know, to come up with an advanced AI.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, Con.
the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 8. "Only with your eyes shall you behold and see the reward of the wicked, because you have made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, your habitation. There shall no evil befall you, neither shall any plague come near your dwelling." So, wherever you staying at that time, no plague, the plague ain't gonna get to you. It say, "For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways."
Hey, and a great example of
They
that.
shall bear you up in their hands, lest you shall dash your foot against the stone. You shall tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon, you shall trample under feet, because he has set his love upon me. Therefore I will deliver him and set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him.
So it's ultimately going to come down if you believe or not. Because because you could, you know, a lot of people are going to fold, man. Even so-called brothers that are in this truth, they're going to fold. Everybody ain't going to make it. The men are going to be separated from the boys. So you got to, it ultimately comes down, do you really believe? Because you could be out here talking, right? But when the shit hits the fan, hell, Esau might win your ass over. And then you're going to be looking like a fool, man.
Yeah, but see, you gotta, like, my thing is you gotta embrace hell.
Right.
It's hell.
Yep.
If your bitch leave, so it's hell. It's supposed to leave. You know what I'm saying? If you broke it, because or hold no, like, oh, I'm gonna chop your head off. You don't take this. So what is hell? What, you gonna take me out of hell? Thank you. Embrace it.
Right.
Hey, oh, go ahead.
And I'm gonna look up the script. It's the script saying if you fold in the end, you gonna be laughed to scorn.
Or who shall your faith is weak? Where does it say if you shall
I got it.
you know what I'm talking about?
You faint in time of prosperity.
Nah. I think he know what it is.
Talks about too about building a tower, not having enough money.
If
Yeah.
you
Like
fake
similar
and
to,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, counting the cost of being in the state. You gotta count the cost, man. A lot of people don't consider, you know, how much they're gonna need, especially at the end. You know, they might try to spend it all at once, and then at the end they don't have nothing. They be like, nah, this is not for me. And they trying to get up out of there, man.
And then you got the parable of the talents. The Lord said that what he requires the talents that he give you at usury, man.
Right.
You know, he gave the one man 5 talents.
Yeah.
Then he gave him 5 more and 2 more.
This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
And any plant that the Heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. And that's where fear comes in, man. Because it's not of our own free will like the church teaches, man. It's really up to the Heavenly Father who's going to make it, and it's all predetermined.
And it's not far-fetched that the Lord could put it on your spirit to take that chip. You know, Peter, which is the head of the church, he said he wasn't going to deny Yahushua, but he did, and you know, but more than once. So how much more, you know?
Yeah, if you
today.
take that chip, you just simply ain't of the elect. Got something? Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 3 and verse 13.
Yep.
It says, wherefore I desire that you faint not at my tribulations for you, which is your glory. Man, these tribulations that we going through, man, you know, it's actually, man, gonna benefit us in the end. That's our glory, man. Yep. You know, hey, if you catching hell, you should be happy. It's a good thing, man, because it's preparing you for the shit that's about to happen here in America, man. You know,
That's just your patience getting strength.
Second Maccabees, the 6th chapter, he was gonna cut his hands. He said, "Man, what I need with these? The Lord gonna give me some new ones." You know, this is Psalms 34, verse 4-7. It says, "I sought Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, and He heard me and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto Him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahweh Hashem Al Shai heard him and saved him out of all his prayers. And the angel of Yahweh Hashem Al Shai encampeth round about them that fear him and deliver from." You know, like when it's saying in the gospel, you gotta don't fear what man could do to you, but fear him that can kill both soul and spirit. Yahweh Shai got the keys to put your ass in hell, and he got the keys to put you right in the spirit world. And then you don't got no chance to repent. You know, imagine all those other brothers that took this for granted, and the Lord put them right in the spirit world. Those 67 people that was on that plane, you know.
The Lord did it to us. He put us in hell. Look where we standing.
right now.
You know, he hell is a condition.
Yeah.
He put us in hell. You know,
He is.
We standing right in hell right now.
Yeah, on cold ass concrete.
Teaching. We teaching in hell.
Yep.
Right. And he said this is foolish preaching just for the ones that to believe, man. You know, we got to do something foolish just for the believers. And for Adam and Solomon, they was given the kingdom. Us, we got to work for it, just like a reflection of Yahushua. He had to work to get that glory back. We got to work to get that glorified body. We got to work to reign. I don't even know what it looked like to rule, and half of us don't even know how to rule our house when your wife is still going off and your children. We don't really know what rulership really fucking is, man.
Right.
You know? All we really know is how to be a nigga and have a girl that ran through. Ask a girl, do she remember when she was a virgin? You know, you don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Fucking hell.
A lot of us never even had a version.
Right.
The apostles like to say that we don't really know what living is to really experience life because we've been raised up in captivity. Whenever you've been raised up in captivity, you don't know what it's like to really be free. You know,
Especially being subject to payments, man.
we don't know what it's like to just go in our backyard and slay whatever righteous piece of meat we want to eat.
You can't even execute judgment here.
Yeah, you can't execute judgment. Hell, I've been hitting snooze 3 times a week, three times a day for this past week. Because you got to get up and go to work. You know?
Every day I'm hitting that.
You know, as soon as you get rest, you got to go right back into work.
Yeah.
You know, and then they give you,
Non-stop.
like back then, you remember how you was only getting change? Now you getting this little dumb check. As soon as you pay your bills, it's like, damn, I need more dollars. We ain't making money to live. We making money just to pay a damn payment, man.
Tribute. You
Yeah,
know?
that's all you fucking doing, man.
Money to survive.
Right.
Everything's got a damn due date and
Yup.
expiration, and
It's a fact.
if you don't pay by that due date, it either gets taken from you or you gotta pay
Extras.
fees.
Yeah.
Nigga give you a 30-minute break.
Right.
30-minute break.
You can't even go get food in that time.
Yeah,
man.
you can't even get a look. Be like, hey, look, man, I've been paying my bill all the time. Can my bill get short? Ain't none of that. Ain't no shortcuts.
Right.
Your 30-minute lunch break, but yet it takes fucking 28 minutes just to get your damn food.
Right.
Take you 10 minutes to go to the lunchroom.
Right.
By the time you clock out, get to the parking lot.
Right. And then when you get food, it got all these damn ingredients that don't even pertain to the damn shit you eating.
You fucked all around.
Yeah.
Right. Then you
Always.
drinking all different type of waters, and you think you drinking the best one, but then they say they put electrolytes in it. You know, it's not even natural. Shit ain't natural. The damn air you breathing ain't natural. It's a freaking sickness going around. Everybody fucking getting sick.
Yeah.
Hate
Yeah,
this
water
damn-
really, in this society, water ain't got no taste. But in the kingdom, the water probably gonna be sweet.
Ooh.
You know, sweet water.
Come on.
Go ahead though.
Salakia, real quick. I mean, because it's a spiritual warfare, you know, and 2 Timothy talks about that we got to endure as a good soldier. You know what I'm saying? And as a soldier, you can't. It tells you not to care about the things of the world, right? Because when you're in war, you can't be worried about, man, can I leave the lights on or the oven on when you sitting here and missiles and stuff is shooting by you. You know what I'm saying?
You got a haste what's coming.
Right, real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse number 8. It says, and the officers shall speak further unto the people and shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go and return to his house, lest his brother's heart faint as well as his heart, right? And that's what you was, basically saying. Like, we in hell. If you know you in hell, I mean, what else can you do to me in hell? You know what I'm saying? It says, fear him that can kill body and soul. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we're not even really living. You know what I'm saying? So to be faint-hearted and to give up now, it's just like going to war, and now you getting scared, and now that spirit is getting on your brothers, and then you causing all types of right.
That's why I like Second Maccabees 6:2, because dude died so that he could boost the faith of the young ones.
Yeah.
But Romans 15:4.
Come on.
It's Romans 15:4.
Whatsoever
It
things
says,
are written for
foretime written for
our
our
learning.
Yeah, written for our learning. So
That's
like,
right now.
so when you read Hebrews the 11th chapter, it say all those died in faith, but they was looking for the kingdom, and that's how we supposed to be.
Yeah.
So what? We
Right.
looking for the
Deal
kingdom,
with it.
kingdom forever.
Right. Yo, you just hit it. And, what you just said is, why would we be pondering on the law so damn much? And when you go to Acts 1:6, they said, man, is you gonna restore the kingdom now.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
we
you
worried
gotta be
about.
in the
Come on.
spirit of the kingdom being restored.
Yeah.
Right.
Not no damn law. We can't fully establish that.
Yeah,
Messiah.
matter of fact, get somebody get Acts 1:1 right now. Because that was the Lord after he came back from after he died on the cross, he came back and he was on earth 40 days. And
Right.
what was he doing?
Right.
And if
even
you got faith in Yahushua, you gonna try to keep the laws regardless.
Yup, that's a fact.
You're supposed to anyway.
Right.
Hey, the scriptures say, if you love me, keep my commandments.
Right.
You know, and that's how we work out our faith. That's how we please the Lord.
But I forgot where it said that. But it say that just like I always use the example, like I ask people, have y'all ever stole? Everybody got to say yeah. Have you ever stole something? But anytime you steal something or do something, about to do something wrong, your spirit always gonna tell you not to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you supposed to what did it say? Follow the spirit. Who said that? Paul, right? Where he say to be led of the spirit.
Yeah.
That's what it say. And what did it say? Be led of the, somebody get that. Be led of the spirit, and it's going. If you search that in Google, it'll get you. Read that.
Acts chapter 1, verse number 1.
Led by the Spirit, not by the flesh.
No.
If you be led by the Spirit, you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
There you go. That's it.
Oh, yeah, 5 and 16, yeah.
Yeah, that. Go ahead.
The former
What verse is that? Get that.
Galatians 5 and 17 or 16.
the former treaties have a made open of all that Yahushua began both to do and teach until the day in which he was taken up, after that he through the Holy Spirit had given commandments unto the apostles whom he had chosen, to whom also he shewed himself alive after his passion by multitude of infallible proofs,
So he showed himself alive. Go ahead.
being seen of them 40 days.
40 days. He was on the earth 40 days after his death. Go ahead.
And speaking of things pertaining to the kingdom of Yahweh.
See, and that's what he was doing the whole time. He was talking about the kingdom. The king. I love going into the kingdom. And the kingdom is prophecy. So he was talking about the kingdom. So he's boosting their faith. Because now they looking for that. The whole 40 days of him going into the kingdom. And he probably was saying things that's not even written in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
It's at the in the Don it say there was so many things that can't be put into book.
Right. Yup. And you gotta think, look how strong their faith was. They all died. But they died with confidence. You know what I'm saying?
I got a
Salaki, when you go into further in the Acts, it talks about how they were persecuted, how they were beaten for saying the name, and they was joyful at it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and you can sit there and imagine them, you know, getting beat and then coming out and they like call on your help, you know what I'm saying?
But to be like that, you gotta be built up. You know what I'm saying?
This is a quick precept. Romans chapter 10 and 11. For the scripture said, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed.
Ooh, come on.
And that was basically, it also says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So when they got beat, and they was coming out rejoicing,
Yeah.
hey,
Come on.
that was a blessing. Yeah, you could get it, you got it real quick.
This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 15. Slakias 16. This I say, then walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
You gotta walk in the spirit, and you ain't gonna fulfill or follow whatever the spirit telling you.
Right.
Like your flesh might want to do something. You might want to, oh shit, I see, and try to do some greasy shit. But that spirit always gonna tell you not to do that shit. Listen to that.
Hey, that's the that reminds me of the scripture that says Israel is a law unto themselves.
Right.
So it's in our spirit to follow the laws. You know. Let me continue.
You know when you ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
They be knowing, man.
Yeah,
Right.
That's it. Your conscience
No, it's that spiritual spirit. You know what I'm saying? Spirit.
We got a connection
Hell
with
no.
God.
Like every time I ever did something wrong, dog, every time my spirit was like, man.
And then
hell
if you
nah.
do it, you feel like shit after.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Well, why you think just saying why Jake, most Jake, when we got that little porn spirit demon, after you get done, you be like, man, I don't like myself. I'm gonna put my phone on a parental block. Yo, you be so disgusted that you did it. And the apostle, he just said it. He said, when you do something, he said, man, you feel so disgusted with your damn self.
You know? That's that flesh is decrepit, man.
Hey, that's what
But
Paul
before
says.
you be, you know.
Hey, even Paul said, "Oh, wretched man that I am," because you gotta wrestle with this flesh, man. Continuing on, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh.
It's a constant battle. That's why we want to get out of these bodies, and that's why we pray that the Lord returns. Go ahead.
And the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other.
Yeah, the flesh wants to please the things of the world, things around you that's worldly, and the spirit wants to please Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, I just seen it's a video going around. It was like two Jakes trying to in a fucking broad trying to rob. The broad set the dude up in front of his house. The robber, you seen that shit? And then, see, the thing about it is, the two dudes had guns, but when his dude ran to the house and his family started shooting, he didn't even shoot because when you in a situation like that, you really know you fucking wrong, so he ain't want to fucking just start shooting. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted the money and shit. But he ain't wanted, it's just like if you
outside.
Just like if you committing adultery, you know you wasn't supposed to be fucking that bitch.
Yep.
But so like if that dude come, the husband, you putting yourself in a real bad position because you know you wrong. He mad as hell. So
it's a confrontation.
Yeah, but you wrong. So like you hesitate, that motherfucker kill your ass.
Put your life in jeopardy.
Romans chapter 7, verse 15 to 21, it tells you what he said. He said, I do what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's more.
Go ahead, finish it up.
And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. So that was.
Yeah. See, because you don't gotta be under the law because the Spirit is perfect. The Spirit gonna tell you the right thing to do.
It's gonna follow the law.
It's gonna follow the Spirit. It's gonna follow
the law.
Come on. I got a quick precept too. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 14, New Living Translation. Instead, clothe yourself with the presence of the Lord Yahushai, and don't let yourself think about ways to indulge your evil desires.
Come on.
Right. That's a constant battle each and every day.
But your spirit want to indulge. Salat. Your flesh want to indulge. Your flesh want to indulge in your lustful desires.
Yeah.
And this place makes it easy for that.
Right.
And they flaunt it and they do all these things to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why.
We need
What
spirit.
did you say, bro?
That's the flesh.
I couldn't hear you.
No, I said this place likes to show that. This place likes to push the lust of the flesh. It likes to do all that stuff.
Well, if you not to get off topic, but what he's saying is fulfilling the lust of the flesh.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, right? there.
That's it.
That's it. He's talking about fulfilling the lust of the flesh. Money, generational wealth.
Yeah, all that.
It's all gonna
Hey,
burn.
somebody get Ecclesiastes. Get Ecclesiastes.
And where did you come from? That way?
Yeah.
The Lord just sent you.
Get Ecclesiastes the lesson first.
When you look at Matthew, the 6th chapter, he said, lay up riches in heaven.
Yeah.
So through the Spirit, when you take that in the Spirit, we
Right.
lay up riches through the Spirit.
Have a nice day, brother.
Because when you speak like that, you speak.
Oh, yeah. Load them up, y'all.
When you speak like that, you talk about reparations on this side.
Yeah.
So we get ours from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Jesus says,
money ain't never do anything for us.
this book of Ecclesiastes. The book of Ecclesiastes. Jesus will manifest and fight for you. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
You said God wants us to have things, right? All right, read this.
Let's hear the conclusion of the whole
This
matter.
is the conclusion of the whole matter. The reason why you're alive. Listen. Just Go ahead.
People who experience that.
Fear you.
Go ahead.
Fear you.
Every
How about
experience
Shimei
from
Shai?
every individual.
And keep
Not
his
from
commandments.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta have some respect, bro.
Keep your foot.
Get the fuck
Keep
outta
your
here.
foot,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead. Read it anyway. He wants some money.
Yeah, but you don't got no money. You fucking homeless.
no, that's
Talk
his
about
spirit.
something you gotta get some money.
That mean he gonna advocate taking that MOT.
Oh yeah, he gonna take that shit.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get some food
This
stamps.
is his
No
heaven.
doubt.
This is heaven right here. He's stepping up. Do it.
And keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man.
The whole duty of man. Hey, all you gotta do is have faith in what's fucking John the Baptist talk about some getting some money
No.
when he was in the fucking wilderness,
Right.
fucking eating locusts and shit.
Niggas really love it here, though, man.
Man, they
Yeah.
love it, bro. That's
What
a
is
fact.
this? It's dull. It's dull out here.
I
Right?
feel like the Lord really said
You know,
the combat
here in America,
what
you
he was
don't have-
saying
yeah.
came to light.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't have to be accountable for your wickedness here in America.
Can I read this real quick? This is
Nobody
Colossians
judge you here.
chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, if ye be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, which where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
come on.
It says, set your affection
Yeah.
on things above
Boom.
and
Right.
not the things on earth, man. And you trying to talk about push money in this place where this shit is about to fall.
You
man.
niggas, no,
This is
niggas just learned that term.
Right.
Niggas wasn't saying generational wealth 10 years ago.
Everybody
This
saying it
nigga
now.
was way over here.
That's trending, bro.
Way
That-
over
that's
here.
trending.
Hey, way over here to get fucking condemned, bro.
Right.
When you go
Slice.
to Ecclesiastes 1 and 2, Solomon said everything under the sun is meaningless. You know, the only thing that's meaningful is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
As soon as you start speaking about the Lord or saying Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, motherfuckers flee. You know, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't handle this. Because
Right.
Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is a heavy load. You know,
Now, how the fuck's like it? How the fuck is this heaven, man? We're cold out here, man. We're freezing to death, man, out here.
Right.
How the fuck we in heaven, man? And this dude probably got to sleep on a goddamn bridge.
Yeah.
He said no, get some money.
Yeah, get some
All right,
money.
you
You about to go
get
sleep
somebody,
under the bridge. That shit
yeah,
crazy.
what has money?
Crackhead.
What has money?
And an individual like that can be bought.
Go ahead, we're gonna get a few more. Go ahead.
This is, you got more?
Yeah, real quick. It says, verse 3, it says, for ye are dead, it says, and your life is hid in Hamashiach,
That's right.
in the Most High, man. You know, but those who stand for, like, we care less about all this
Right.
stuff, man.
Right.
We know all this is about to go, like 2 Peter, 3 said, man. You know, and knowing that, what should your mindset be? It
Right.
shouldn't be like that right there.
Hey, Matthew chapter 6, our church is supposed to be in heaven,
Right.
not on earth.
Like Yeshaya always like to say, you can be rich in this society, but your people still fucked up.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, you could have all your heart's desire, but you drive down the street and your nice car and shit, you see Jake fucked
Jake
up.
fucked up, right.
See, in the kingdom, the whole nation is gonna be straight.
Right.
And like I say it often. It's only so much you can buy in this society. You're gonna get a house, a car, some jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, and like that interview with Will Smith I brought up a couple weeks ago. You got a lot of celebrities and people with millions and millions of dollars that's not happy because it's fucking hell still. No matter what. We're never gonna feel like that in the kingdom.
All money, no
You
problem.
got billionaires who go around. I remember I was watching something. I think Oprah went over to Italy, thinking she's somebody trying to buy something. They looked at her like, nah, get up out of here. Like, you know, and they show you who you are. You know what I'm saying? You think you are somebody here, right? Because you in this big ass jail cell and you got more commissary than everybody else. And you think you're doing something, but you're not.
And having money as an Israelite don't make you escape the curses.
Right. Exactly.
So you could be Floyd Mayweather. Oh, I just seen the other day this nigga bought a $400,000 watch. But he's still under the curses of Deuteronomy 28.
About Floyd.
They froze that nigga account before.
Yeah. Like I believe he went over to a different land. I believe like Europe or something like that.
Dubai.
No? Oh yeah, Dubai.
Oh no, you told me they was fucking. I know. I
Yeah, with the whole big ass crowd around him, man.
Yep.
No, because go on that day, you know he's rich as shit. Or you do a professional boxer. Niggas don't like this
They was
nigga.
trying to beat him up and shit. I seen that video. Right.
No, because he's still under the curses, man. Nobody he was according to squad on the man covenant with death.
Right.
So ultimately, at the end of the day, you can't speak the curses, no matter how high level you are. Right. Your ass still a nigga.
It says your
Kanye, man, he's been losing his mind on Twitter this whole past week.
Been going.
Timothy said,
He
he
bought his
said be
bitch out
content.
naked.
Timothy
Yeah.
said be content with food and raiment, man.
Yep.
You know, Jake got things twisted because now Esau give you more change than what you had when you first came over here. You know? You still got your oppressors on your money, and the nigga would say, I don't pay taxes.
Oh, you
You
do?
know?
Okay.
But then say he leasing out his car. You know?
And guess what? Even with them celebrities and shit, they only allowed to do so much with their money.
Right.
They're not even allowed to.
Can't help your people.
They're not even allowed to help their people. They're not allowed to build buildings, build projects,
Right.
I can't believe
build
they let,
housing. They're not allowed to.
I can't believe they let LeBron do that at school at Akron because they used. That's why they used to always be like, oh, we're gonna go to do this in Africa. But
Yeah, Jake do shit with their money and go do it where the Hamites is at.
yeah, because you can't do it. They don't put it out there, but you can't.
Yeah,
You can't,
they don't allow you to do that. Yeah,
Right.
They don't allow you to help Jake.
Yeah, they say one celebrity said they got a contract,
Yeah.
or where they can't
help
spend
your
money
people.
and
Yeah.
where they can't invest it. You know,
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, it said looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of the Lord. Not teaching Jake about, oh, we got to get this generational wealth
Right.
and build.
Right.
We be smiling, man. I be walking around smiling, looking at this stuff, knowing that all this stuff is about to burn and
Yeah.
melt, man. No, that's my little joy right here in this captivity, this hell, man.
read the 14.
Read the 14. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
That's what we're supposed to be looking for.
Come on.
Even in the good times here, you're still supposed to be like, man, fuck that. I want the kingdom today.
yeah, yeah. That's what Solomon said. He said all is meaningless, man.
Vanity and
Vanity, vanity, all is vanity.
What's generational wealth gonna get you when they're building these 15-minute cities that are gonna be like giant concentration camps?
Right.
You know?
Lake just ran into your shit in the middle of the day. You know,
You niggas don't have money anyway, man.
Yeah.
It's only a certain. How many Israelite billionaires is it?
No, it's only a 1%.
You niggas don't got no
Jay-Z
money, man.
and somebody else.
And then you got to know, Rothschild, what he said. He said he don't want a nation of thinkers. He want a nation of workers.
That's still not money compared to the elites.
Right.
They could blow that in a day.
Oh, you got more than that? Oh, Salaki. You got more?
Right.
In a day, and that shouldn't even scratch on their pocket.
Then they raise minimum wage, and then now your rent go up. You know what I'm saying? Now Jake feel like they doing something, but Jake just crying, man, I make $25 an hour. It's still not enough. It's not enough, man.
That ain't shit.
Shit is not enough, bro.
They playing mind games
Nothing.
with these people.
Yo, then I bought some liquor, man. Yo, these mofos, it tastes like they put some alcohol rubbing in this joint. My favorite bubble, man, this is my drink.
Yeah,
You
don't
know
tell
it
the
ain't.
same
You know
no
it
more.
ain't the
It
same.
ain't
No,
no.
man,
They
what?
done watered it down,
Man,
bro.
like I'm telling you, bro, like they always doing some shit. Man, what?
That top
And they
is
smaller
$11.
now and shit,
They
man.
fighting over
Hey,
here.
y'all time?
Yeah.
I was about to say, dying in
much?
my shit.
$11.
Man, damn, bro.
For 12 eggs.
It was on the news. Top
Yo.
got the highest egg prices.
They do. I went to the corner store. Because my girl was like, she wanted some breakfast. I go to the corner store. And yeah, you might as well wait. Fuck you.
Put that nigga in the crib, bro. You gonna lay one egg a day.
Oh, you said go get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's the thing.
Yo, the corner stores don't even sell eggs no more around my way. Because they're like, yo, we
crazy,
can't, we know people can't afford it, and we don't want to pay for it, and the shit sit up there and spoil.
And here's the thing, a lot of the products that we buy use eggs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, a lot of the dough and shit.
Everything.
Yep.
Because the birds are
Main
getting,
bacon.
Yeah.
birds are getting those chickens.
And if ain't no eggs, there ain't no chickens.
Right.
Y'all brothers go get y'all a chicken. Go get a chicken.
Right.
Yeah. Up
They
there,
said,
that,
they said certain cities,
gonna lie, I'm about to get
Esau is allowing certain stores to accept
my wife want to get one back.
human flesh, where you can eat human flesh, and they don't even put on it human flesh. They'll say it's chicken or beef. You know, so now you gotta check.
Apostle
check the
Aram
fucking
Labs,
label.
Slaki, Apostle Aram Labs said that a long time ago. You get ground beef, ground turkey. I mean, we don't want to think like that, but you don't know what the fuck. He's the devil.
Yeah, you don't know what
We don't know.
I just seen a video on TikTok where this girl was bought her daughter some McDonald's, and she bit the nugget, and then she was like, "Mommy, my tooth hurt." And she's like, "Oh my God, your tooth fell out." And she looked, and she had all her teeth in her mouth.
I
It was
saw
a
that.
fucking.
I saw that.
a little baby tooth.
Hey, they,
Bitch ass
in America, there's an X amount of children that go missing every year.
Yeah.
Where they go to?
And you don't even hear about it.
Right. Right, because America
Nigga
is a
double.
corporation.
This nigga double.
America
That
is a
nigga-
corporation.
That shit is.
That nigga in the big red.
That's a literal big red.
That nigga red drop. Y'all niggas be going crazy.
Yo,
Tyrone chicken. What is that?
Oh, man.
And the lab grown meat. That's another reason they go push that.
They just released it in the UK.
Yeah, I seen that.
We're gonna get 2 more, then we out of here.
This is the book of Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Verse 5, it says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. So the righteousness is what's gonna really direct us, during these times of trouble, man. Not the money, not the riches. You niggas that's y'all leaning on your 401k, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing soon, man.
They shall cast their silver and their gold in the streets.
Right.
And they showed you that in World Behind. With the brother who had all that money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he thought he was with them elites, and his ass got left right there.
They said,
you know what I'm saying?
he said, take care.
Right. Left his ass
Take
right
care.
there.
Take care of you and your family.
Yeah.
When you see how much money you make in a year, you only getting a small ass percentage of that.
Yeah, you ain't getting the gross.
Yeah, you not, man. And then you got to do some crafty shit with your check. Like, hey, can you take the lease out of my check?
Claim 0.
You know what I'm saying?
You got
Claim
claim 99.
Yeah, and then you can't get income taxes if you don't got health care, man.
Yeah.
You got to take they damn programs, man.
That shit crazy.
You know?
Verse 5 again says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness, man. Hey, that's plain right there, man. The righteousness is was gonna deliver you, man. Not the money, not your 401k plan, not your damn what you got in your damn savings account. That shit ain't about to mean shit.
The ways of the Lord.
The ways of the Lord, right? The righteous.
When you go on all the captivities, not one Jake was able to be free out of captivity because of money. And even if you watch the show Spartacus, even if they won their freedom, they were still in captivity, man. Because in order to buy food, you had to use a Roman coin.
It was an illusion of freedom.
Yeah.
That's what you got here. An illusion of freedom.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Right. And now because Jake can get money, they dumbing you down. Where like the one girl, her whole song was like, I'm whole. As soon as he nutted me, I go get a plan B.
I heard that.
She get a whole $1 million contract. So they dumbing Jake down now. They just rap about anything.
Hey,
Rap about anything.
Yeah.
They don't even know that word just mean that you make it under $100.
Yeah,
And so all you niggas is stupid, man. Because half of you niggas, I make $40,000 a year. Nigga, why are you saying that?
Instruments of the churl, man. That's the instruments of the churl. They create the entertainment. Because really, all that shit is created by the 48ers.
Yeah.
Right? And they use that to enslave you and dumb you down.
The requirement is not talent anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Dude that can actually rap and spit, he ain't making it.
He ain't getting it.
If you could be dumb and say some dumb shit, we gonna put you on.
That's hot spit fire.
Yeah. Dylon. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 6 and verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Those are the ones that, if you rich and full, you ain't thinking about the Lord.
Right.
You thinking about how you could spend your money, how you could go get some hoes, what we drinking,
Killing that flesh.
how much, jewelry, designer. Right. You ain't thinking about the Lord, man. The Lord is the last thing you want to hear about if you're a rich man.
No, that's a fucking. What it say? That's like the 13th chapter. When a rich man fall, everybody come to help him out. When a poor man fall, niggas is stepping over or stepping on him. It's the same thing that we got now. And then, like while we teaching, you got somebody speaking about us under their breath, thinking that we crazy, we fools. With Jake out here looking for money and don't even know where the hell he come from, right? And then they'll say that this their kingdom, right? You look more like a
Like
fool
that
than us.
nigga, he should want AHCHYAM to come back.
Yeah.
Right.
Real.
He should want AHCHYAM.
He should be looking forward to the king.
Yeah.
Right.
He should be.
He looking for Serapis Christmas.
He
That's what he was looking for.
He looking for money.
So
Drain away from generational wealth.
Man. Yeah, he wants some. Yeah, he wants some man.
give me neither
Poverty
poverty
nor
nor
riches.
riches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if you got too much money there, then you forget about you
Yeah.
know your care. You forget about the Lord. You know.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord, he keeps us grounded.
Yeah. Give us this day our daily bread.
You know?
That's why you pray that.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say that a gift is short of the heart. You know?
Yeah. Hey, if you broke, shit, it's all right.
Right.
You know, you gonna make it through.
You wake up the next day, you like, damn, I'm still here.
Right.
Okay, all right.
You able to get some food, some clothes, some
Man, I don't want no money, because what's that gonna make you do?
Turn
Start
up.
doing stupid shit.
Turn up.
Don't be sipping.
Yeah, don't let you
I might, I might go take a little road trip,
Right.
do some dumb shit.
Yo,
man.
and then Mojay, they want to go
profit.
fly, but
Yeah.
now look at the sign now. Where now planes get hit. I don't know if y'all seen it. Japan, they was in somewhere at an airport, and they reversed and they hit the motherfucking wing.
That was in Seattle.
Oh yeah, they hit the
That was in
motherfucking
Seattle,
wing.
but it was a plane from Japan. They was about to fucking take off, and they crashed before they even. You know how terrifying that'd be if you was on a plane about to go somewhere and it ran into a plane before it even took off. I'm not getting on the plane.
Yeah, I don't trust this.
fuck out.
Yeah, I don't trust this damn
And then
pilot.
you got Jacob right on social media, man. I'm about to go to the Bahamas.
I need a refill. I need a refund.
I ain't worried. The Lord with me, man. The Lord with me.
You got to be like, John, man, let me get the
Yo,
bus.
it's crazy. I was just telling the brother before y'all put
Wait,
down.
the trains too. The trains.
Yeah, the trains.
crash.
Yeah, in
Derailing?
Pennsylvania. No, in Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
the
in
train caught on
Pennsylvania.
fire and shit. And it was like 12 o'clock at night.
Like 300.
You know, it's cold at night in Pennsylvania.
Niggas
There's
better start walking.
350 people out in the middle of nowhere, mountains and shit.
Ooh.
But how we getting there? We walking.
That shit crazy.
Damn, bro, you fuck that.
Damn.
But at the same time, that's people catching their judgment.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a fact.
Go ahead, ramping it up. Verse 25 again. One to you that are full, for ye shall hunger. One to you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. One to you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Hey, and they definitely don't speak well of us. You know? we every name up under the sun.
Right.
But that's okay, because they, like the scripture said, they did it to the prophets, to the ancient prophets.
Right. And that's a good honor, man.
Yes,
to
it
get
is.
persecuted for the name of the Lord.
And I've also noticed videos and comments, and people trying to talk shit about Israelites, saying y'all doom and gloom, and y'all trying to speak the Dick Jacob's trouble into manifestation.
That's what we want. What's it? Jeremiah
that to
28. Ain't it Jeremiah 28?
28:8.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah, you know, you got people talking shit.
That's what the scriptures is.
Supposed to prophesy,
No, what's the other one where it
We is
say?
the prophets of doom.
Oh yeah, that's it. 28.
And they gonna try to blame us and look at us
Lamentations.
like we
more than
causing
woe.
it.
And also, we are
Lamentations more than woe.
We are speaking it
yeah,
into,
we speaking into existence.
yeah, we is.
That's why the scripture, that's why the
So I
prophets
guess
called
you can
spirits.
say you could
You know,
blame.
because they
you
seen
could
it.
blame
Yeah.
Hey, you blame Yahweh, how shot. You're the one doing it.
Because when you prophesy, you're manifesting.
Ezekiel
speaking it
27,
into
where it say
existence.
lamentations more than
We're
woe.
putting out the vibration.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's a
I got
chick
a
that just want
precept,
this
too.
shit to continue going. If he like, man, yo, stop prophesying the tribulation and the destruction of Babylon.
Right. And it's Jake talking shit.
Right. You don't want your people to have rest.
2/3.
Yeah,
The Lord said He's gonna come and give you rest, man.
General wealth.
That's why when that time come upon the earth though, we gonna be able to not bug out. Because we know.
Right. You seen
We
it.
was told, we was warned.
Right. And we've been warning.
Yeah,
Shit.
even
We
Donald
talking
Duck
about
said it. He said, man, the prophet said that it's gonna be the World War III gonna be over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Brothers in the right spirit speaking on those things.
I got a precept too.
Hold on, get that. Jeremiah 28.
Book of Jeremiah 28, verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears, and the ears of all the people. The prophets have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So that's what we talking about.
That's right.
Jacob's trouble, like you said, nuclear destruction,
Doom and gloom.
doom. Yeah, we the prophets of doom. When you listen to us, we might upset your day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Sorry, my bad.
And man, shit, you should be thankful. But the book of Ezekiel chapter 2, and let's start with 9. But when I looked and behold, a hand was set unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. they spread before me, and there was written within and without, and there was written within lamentations and mournings and woes.
That's the spirit.
That's what you
I was just looking for that.
That's the good news, though. That's what the gospel is. It's the good news.
That's how you
Let
know.
us know that this place is getting destroyed and the deliverance of the captives. Those are the elect. Man. We're getting them out of here, man. That's a beautiful thing. Right.
When you go to Sirach 33:14, it says God is against the sinner. So we're this is a spiritual battle. We against him. If you don't got the spirit of condemning this place, man, you're not of the fucking elect, man. Or you're not pursuing it. Because the elect have the mindset of destruction. Because the Lord said he a man of war. So 1 John 2:6, he says, if you abide in him, you should walk like he did. Right? So if Yahushua is speaking of the kingdom, your ass should too.
Right.
You know?
But on that day, we hate you.
Right.
You love the play. You're on the
It says, like you quoted it, they speak not unto us right things, prophesied deceits,
Yes.
speaking to smooth things.
That's what they want.
Jake loves to hear that.
That's what the Egyptians want to hear. And
Ezekiel
a lot of our people are Egyptians.
Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 24. For there shall be no more vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it.
in Slovakia. As you see, 2025. What happened so far, guys? T-attack happened, wildfires, snowstorms, mass deportations. Hey, the list keeps going on.
Planes falling out the sky.
I mean,
damn.
Crazy.
Tesla's on the rise.
Oh, we didn't even mention this at camp yet. Trump said that if he gets, well, actually before camp, says that if he gets knocked off, Iran's going to be wiped out the map.
Obliterated.
Damn.
There'll be, quote, nothing left.
Hey, long when this happened to the Super Bowl, because Trump got beat at the Super Bowl. Long when something does happen. If something does happen, hey, that seals the deal.
And they said this is the first in history that a president was sitting actually at the game. Let alone it's symbolic with the Eagles, and it lines up with the 33 degree Masons, and then it's versus the Chiefs. So any side, if the Chiefs win, that's symbolic, like, you know, it's destruction coming, God coming and ruling. But then if it's the eagle, remember Joe Biden said now the symbol of America is the eagle.
Yeah, and for the first couple plane crashes that happened, the first plane crash was coming from KC
To Philly.
to, and the second plane crashed in Philly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that was all.
Signs.
KC was going to DC on lane 33.
Damn.
And then the fucking plane crash. I knew it was something. No, I said, where that plane crash? Where that plane was coming from?
Came to me saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus said the Lord power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Hey, so with that, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory.
To Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakakwadash.
All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. All right, Lord willing, we'll see you brothers next week. Shalom.
Shalom.